So after two really cool matches, we jump into one of my favorite matchups, honestly, in this particular match card, as we have a PvT. And right away, starting in the top left side of Golden Aura, we have none other than Diamond Fighters as ThorDrop as our green Terran. And his opponent is gonna be the also fabulous Antonia, aka Cheesergirl. What is this gonna be? What is this gonna be? Is this gonna be a gateway? Is this gonna be a forge? Cheesergirl is known to cannon rush quite a lot. Let's see. Let's see. Forge! Forge! Let's go! Oh yes. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh my god, this is looking absolutely amazing. I love this one. Both probes are already across the map, and they are going to regen energy as well, so it's quite nice. Now the turn has to lift away, that is for sure. It could be a pylon on the high ground, of course. Supply depot is going to go down, and we're going to have a supply depot in the back that has to be reconstructed. Actually, even two of them. Okay, it needs to be... Oh my god, I love the vision, by the way. Thank you, status, for the follow. You just easily defend with worker pool. Yeah, that's also true, but we need content. ThorDrop is... Let's just say ThorDrop is sort of the unlucky Terran. Lucky/unlucky Terran. So he sometimes just, you know, has the unluckiest situations where it doesn't actually react properly. He could do something and just completely misses the timing with it. Now, was this a successful cannon rush? I would say it set the Terran back. And now we're going to have a Cyber Core on the way, and we're going to have the Nexus a bit faster. Second Command Center is on the way, so you still have to clean up these things over here. And I guess the attack is gonna be a tad bit later. Let's see, I suppose it's gonna be a second gas. Okay, a couple more Marines could go down. Yeah, in this case now, this is over, so not bad. I wouldn't say it was a bad try here. But let's see if he's going to commit to something, or if he's going to punish Cheesergirl's aggression here. Oh. I don't know. I'm not someone who actually did cannon rush against like anybody, so even when I played Protoss, I was on the receiving end of quite a couple cannon rushes, even as Terran when I was off racing, but probably out of all the three races, I think I take my Terran the least serious. Take my turn the least seriously. So I don't actually know like the proper response with Terran. I suppose in this case you can go for a worker pool, and since the SCVs are quite tanky, they are not really going to die. Even if the cannon goes up, like maybe you can afford like 1 or 2 SCV losses. And in that case, you basically just go for, I don't know, like a more standard game after that. Now we know what this could be. We know what this is. We definitely know. We're looking for it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cheesergirl show. So, normally a Twilight Council in PvT would be for Blink. Normally, a Twilight Council in Cheesergirl versus anyone would be for a Dark Shrine. Also, I saw the Robo, so I figured it's going to be some kind of DT shenanigan. Of course, I mean Raven is gonna be out because they play against Cheesergirl, so that's just how it is. That's the reputation she has. Like, they know the follow-up is gonna be some kind of DT drop. She's a massive DT spammer. It's great for ladder, by the way, but in tournaments, especially if you don't play under like a barcode or like a different name, then it's going to be really difficult to actually hide any kind of builds. Sometimes she plays macro, and that is the cheese, basically, that nothing happens, because everybody's expecting her to cheese. So it is actually something that she developed over the years, you know. Oh, actually a couple of DTs. No, I don't think there's gonna be any kind of DT warp-ins over here. Okay, maybe actually that's gonna be the case, and ThorDrop is going to go for it. One of the DTs is gonna go into the mineral line, but it's not going to do too much. Well, this DT, by the way, the one that actually started cleaving at the tech lab. But I guess at the end of the day, it's gonna be both the tech lab denying combat shield, and it's gonna be also 19 workers. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. When ThorDrop enters the battlefield, anything can happen. And ThorDrop, although had a Raven, had perfect vision of what's what's happening. Like, saw basically the prism, saw the DT warp in, well, sort of. He still lost so many workers. It's actually crazy. So this should never happen, by the way, in any case. Now he's gonna be forced to go for a stim push, which might have been the plan all along, but maybe with the boys as well. In this case, this is not going to be that powerful. There's a Raven here, so I guess it's not going to be that big of a deal if he gets a couple DTs in his face. But now, oh, battery overcharge is not getting popped. And I think this could be enough, actually. The counterattack could kill Cheesergirl over here. Yeah, and I think that is going to be the case. Well, happens to the best. There is no Raven, though. Oh, there is a scan, though. Okay, there we go. Scan is dropped. There's no robo. There's nothing left. Oh, she should have waited. Okay, is there another scan? Is there another scan? There's no extra scan. There is a scan right now. Could drop it in here, or could drop it into his own base. Gonna be able to drop it. Oh wait, where's the DT? Okay, there we go. You could start denying like add-ons and whatnot. Oh my god, it could be so stressful. Early call. Well, technically this should have been the end of this game. Honestly, like, but once again, the Raven was lost. And it's going to siege up these tanks, and let's be honest, there's triple robo coming in, but I don't think there is enough here for Cheesergirl to actually defend this, unless she takes down this tank. Now, this tank is going to be super low. She's gonna lose the third base. But there's no third base on the side of ThorDrop, and now the Colossus is out, but she needs to be very careful not to lose this Colossus. Oh, she could be actually losing this Colossus. Just what I said. Oh, the battery overcharge was not in range. Oh no. She's gonna have to pull away the DTs from that scan range. There's no concussive, so it's not gonna be any kind of slowing on top of those. Oh, this is gonna be so unfortunate. Both players actually almost threw the game, but at the end of the day, it is gonna be ThorDrop taking game number 1 by the looks of it. It's not going to hurry up with this, so I suppose he can actually wait just a tad bit. 13 workers fall on the side of Cheesergirl. The funny thing is that there was barely any workers recreated on the side of ThorDrop. There should be is there a prism somewhere? There's no prism. SCVs are moving across the map, at least a single one. Maybe to repair the tank, but at this point there's nothing left. And still, I'm gonna say it again, ThorDrop is in a commanding position. It's going to scan once again. No immortal for Cheesergirl, but I don't think it would matter at all. I think there's gonna be a lot of unpowering over here. Everything gets unpowered, a single gateway. And it's going to be the end of the first game, as Cheesergirl has nothing left. There is a couple of zealots here, but I don't think it's going to matter. She warped in a couple of zealots at that pylon, but yeah, nothing left. G to the G is going to be called most likely, as she is going to lose pretty much everything. ThorDrop will be able to force the counterattack, force the issue, and take game number 1. Second map is gonna be Side Delta, and right away spawning in the bottom right side, it is gonna be ThorDrop going up against the ever so cheesy Cheesergirl. Shorty sent out a probe, so I think we know what's coming, guys. I think we know it. It has to be. I'm waiting. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait until the thing drops. I'm even going to remove it. Place your bets. 2 probes have gone out of the base. What could it be? What could it possibly be? That is the question. The first probe arrives. It's a forge, obviously. Yeah, I think he should pull SCVs at this point. Yeah, I think he should pull SCVs at this point. An SCV pull would literally just destroy this this push. Cannon rushing a Terran is like probably one of the nastiest things that you can do, and it should happen next to like the gas or something like that. You should create walls near that. I'm just gonna steal the gas once again. But I don't think it matters that much against Terran, because you can crank out Marines. You should try to go for some cannons on the high ground as well, I feel like. I don't think there is any chance to actually take down the cannons on the top of the ram, so I'm not sure how this is supposed to turn out, but yeah. It's gonna be the barracks, actually. Oh, is it gonna be the barracks? No, it's not gonna fall. It's gonna be the supply depot, and once again we have 400 minerals wasted here, plus the 2 probes and the gas, so 375 kind of. Yeah, I believe she should actually place like a pylon here and just try to crawl with cannons, in my opinion. Could try it. Obviously I'm not a cannon rush expert, as I said. I was mostly on the receiving end, or not mostly, exclusively on the receiving end of cannon rushes. I don't think I ever cannon rushed. Maybe I tried it once and failed miserably. It's not an easy build to execute, because you need to be creative. You need to make some chaos. Obviously on the lower levels it is going to be some of the easiest MMR, because people will have no idea how to respond. But you need to have... Oh yeah, it's fun to actually see it, honestly. I like casting cannon rushes. There's a couple of them, like... I like to see cannon rushes bowing on Printf. Printf is probably my favorite. And Grim Reaper. Grimmy is not exclusively cannon rushing. Turkey Dano. So these players actually cannon rush quite a lot. I think Boanon has some really wild builds, and I think he's the highest ranked grandmaster cannon rusher in the world, I guess. So, like, doing it almost exclusively with cannon rush. Like, his signature is the cannon rush. So it's quite nice to see it. Probably Printf is the most interesting out of them. He has the most analytical approach to it. He almost exclusively never metagames, which means that it doesn't assume that, oh, this player did this player did that. He tries to go based on situations. That's why he has an Excel. And yeah, he's actually doing a really, really cool thing on stream, that he never actually plays on barcodes. He never actually plays on anything else. So, and he has like a set of rules, like he never expands, for example, unless his main nexus is destroyed. So then he is sort of allowed to take it. And then he experiments, like, okay, how many units can I squeeze out? How many tech buildings can I have on this one base? Did the cannon rush fail? You know, like ifs, basically as ifs. If this happened, then I do this, this. And just tries to deduct it. You know, he just tries to make like an algorithm based on situations rather than play styles. Okay. Sees the Raven. The Raven doesn't see the probe. Oh, is this a proxy base? Okay. I kind of like the proxy base, and we have Colossus tech coming out. So that's gonna be quite nice as well. Nice job here, placing that proxy base. So, obviously, the best way to actually not get detected with that proxy base would be to just have a couple of workers being recalled to the proxy base. Okay, pylon being placed at the third location and the other third. Okay, so she's gonna block the third location. The problem is with Terrans that you can start mining from it, destroy the pylon, and then just lift it up and just move it into position. It's not the best. Obviously, these pylons are going to serve as spotters, and these are going to serve as warping positions as well. Now we have Charge and we have Colossus Tech. This time around we have Twilight Council, but it is not for Darkshine. Don't get your hopes down. It could still be a Darkshine. Now this is something we already saw against Megabyte, I believe. She did this against Megabyte as she tried to hide how many gateways she had, and instantly just recalls, what's that, 13 probes? Yeah, looks like it. This is gonna be a lot easier. Ooh, she should not actually send it. She should not actually send probes from that nexus, to be honest. I think it's a miss rally over there, but it is what it is. So far, so good. ThorDrop does not really plan on doing a 3-base timing here. Just gonna go for the 2-base setup. No third command center behind this, so this could technically be all in. We have only... Plus1 is not going to finish. Oh, Cheesergirl pops the Guardian Shield. But this is actually a nasty spot for tanks, honestly. You could set them up over here, and it's going to see across here, like it's gonna be close to impossible to move down. A couple Marines will actually start targeting down those that nexus, so it's gonna be nice. Apologies. Okay. Alright, in the meantime, Cheesergirl tries to move down this ramp, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. She has extended thermal lance, and she could warp in and go for like a flank from behind, but go for a sandwich or something like that. Oh, this tank is still shooting and it's still alive. Oh, even drops the scan. Barely out of range though. There's a lot of medevacs here, so this one tank is actually crazy. Gonna pick up and go for a doom drop into the main base. Oh, actually could pick up the rest of those units as well. Doom drop coming in fast. Takes down the cannon. It's gonna go for the Colossus next, most likely. Actually, it's not gonna be the case, as there's 3 Colossi out, so that could be nice. Their workers have fallen, but if there's nothing else that's gonna fall, then I don't know. It's not going to be that big of a deal for Cheesergirl. Cheesergirl still on 3 bases. This base is mining nice and well. ThorDrop does not know about this. Okay, scouts pretty much everything, and we still have, oh, third command center just now dropped, so Cheesergirl will have the beautiful advantage of the proxy base. Oh, these Colossi are actually gonna get caught. No! Oh no! She's going to let them get caught. Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible. That was probably the unluckiest situation ever. Just, you know, not turning back with those zealots, not engaging into the fight. Could have been quite nice. She warped in at that proxy location, and now both players are committing to the base trade. Should be the advantage for Cheesergirl, to be honest. Oh no, like who's benefiting from that? Who's benefiting more from that? That's the question. Tank is gonna go down to some sentries and zealots. I think we've seen it all. We have still have 4 gateways over here, so could be quite nice. Couple of zealots and an immortal will get targeted down, and I don't think there's gonna be anything to stop these marine marauder units over here. That is indeed true, as ThorDrop will take a 2-0. Nice games from Cheesergirl, but in the end, ThorDrop survives the shenanigans and just blows the game wide open and takes the win.